If phobia means fear, then why doesn't homophobia mean fear of gay people? Sounds kinda silly, but think about it. In most words, phobia means a clinical, irrational fear, but then in a handful of words, it means hatred or bigotry. Why? Well, it's all thanks to one guy, George Weinberg, a psychologist who actually coined the term homophobia. When he first studied psychology, he was actually taught that homosexuality was a disease, but throughout the 1960s, he joined the growing group of experts who were realizing that it definitely wasn't. But then he made an interesting observation. He noticed that a lot of people in his field had these strong negative reactions to patients for no reason other than the fact that they were gay. Almost like a phobia of sorts. It's in this context that he coined the term homophobia, to describe this massive moral panic over the mere existence of gay people. So originally, homophobia really was a fear of homosexuality, not just in the vague outward moral panic sense, but also the fear of being labeled as homosexual. Many people remarked that men were often scared to show emotion or be affectionate with one another, out of a fear of being perceived as gay. Homophobia. Now that's what the word originally meant, but over time the meaning broadened, first referring to an aversion to homosexuality, and then referring to any negative feelings at all, which is pretty much what the word means today. But I don't think most people today realize the genius of this word. Back in the 1960s, if you called someone anti-gay, they would probably just say, yeah, it was societally acceptable back then. But if you call someone homophobic, all of a sudden it sounds like something's wrong with them. The word homophobia fundamentally flipped the societal debate on its head. Before, the problem was homosexuality. What's wrong with those people and their moral ails? But now the problem was homophobia. What's wrong with those people? Why are they so worked up about what consenting adults do in their own free time? And given how effectively the term homophobia completely pivoted the national conversation, it should be no surprise to hear that activists started using phobia to mean hatred or bigotry with a number of other terms.